Hello everyone, welcome again to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. In the last episode we started Cloud's flashback, and in this episode we should hopefully finish it. But let's get straight on with it. I get it. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. That big one in the background there. This soldier seems to follow Cloud everywhere he goes. Must be a fan. That seems like a big door. Let's see what's going on here. The Shinra Mansion is quite the place. And we'll be here more than once, don't worry. There are lots of rooms with not much to them. They're just sort of there. But this is a big place, and I bet it was quite nice while it was actually lived in. But now there's not much to it, which is a shame, really. For all of their money, Shinra couldn't just, renovate the place and make it livable again. It's a safe here, but not much to it. Little conservatory thing, greenhouse. Some more rooms. This is like, what, a 5-bedroom house or something like that, if you wanted to have it all bedrooms. And something in there. Hello, Shinra guard. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room. Let's see what's down here. A big spirally, dangerous looking area with nothing but wooden steps to keep you from falling to your doom. That sounds good. Anything in here? There's a door here I can't do anything with. Let's go through here. Oh hey Sephiroth, how you doing? An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gas named that organism Jenova. X year, X month, X day. Jenova confirmed to be an ancient. X year, X month, X day. Jenova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Jenova. Jenova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Hey Sephi, everything alright? Let me be alone. Okay. I'll go. These are interesting looking test tubes. It's like a research facility or something. Wonder what experiments go on there. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra Mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. What's going on? Sephiroth, everything okay? Sephiroth seems different. I'm gonna go see if he's in this room still. He might not be. But this is the past, so this must be what Cloud did. I'm getting scared, so I ran after him. Ha ha ha. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. The planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, and then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the Promised Land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Jenova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Jenova Project. The Jenova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Jenova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How did he... Sephiroth? Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. That's such a good way to build up the music, by not adding that bit until he says he's going to see his mother. Quickly now, we have to rush after him. My god, that man has speed. Where'd the guard go? He must have saw Sephiroth and decided to go with him. Come on, I'm going after him. Oh my, what the frig? Hey, is anyone here? I'm coming. Hey, it's you, you're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. What the bloody hell? I'll check this house, you check that one over there. Bro? Sephiroth. Hello? Nothing. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. This was like the coolest thing in the entire world when I first saw it. Real men don't even look at the flames. Back to Mount Nibel. Or Nibble, but I don't like calling a mountain Nibble. Nibble Mountain. I've got to rush after him. Come on now. This part has no music at all, it's kind of eerie. Unless it's too quiet for me to hear it. Which won't be the case, but I think it's just too eerie. Hello? Papa? Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, soldier, make a reactor Shinra. I hate them all! Bro? He's died. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open the door. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? Tifa? You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. She looks like she's had better days. But let's go see what Sephiroth's doing. There she is. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth. My family, my hometown, how could you do this to them? They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures, they're stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you, so don't worry. What about my sadness, my family, friends, the sadness of having my hometown taken away from me? It's the same as your sadness. My sadness, what do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one, I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute, that's it, no more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official records state Sephiroth is dead, I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspaper, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. I know that this doesn't make sense. What about Jenova? It's in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn, none of this makes sense. I'm gone. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Wait a sec. Cloud, what's wrong? You just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads for the Promised Land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get to no Promised Land. If they do, then we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful, just beautiful. Just leave it to me. Oh, brother. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The ancient Cetra, Jenova, Sephiroth and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Yo, Cloud, here. Received PHS. Open the menu and select PHS. It can be used on the world map or at the save point. PHS will put us in constant contact with each other. Alright then, we're out of here. We'll just equip everything we've got. There we go. Excellent. Let's proceed out of here. Okay, so the next thing on our agenda is to talk about the... Hang on, how to do that? Flip the camera that way. Thank you. Is to go to the place, the Mithril Mines up by where they said that they couldn't find them. New enemies, cool. Calm Fangs and Prowlers. We have to kill the Prowlers pretty quick because they steal things from us. Some of the only enemies in the game that does, actually. Which is strange. Damn, I missed the second one, but had to happen eventually. So I'll show you what that looks like. Yeah, it just doesn't do it. In that case, getting a hit's better than nothing. There we go, nice critical hit there. Firstly, what we need to do is see exactly what we're up against. There's a thing that they said, there was a reason why they couldn't go through. Although this isn't new, I'll just keep talking over it because I was already speaking. They said there was a reason why they couldn't get there anymore. Like something was in the way. We should see what that thing was. I think they're all going to die now. Cloud might get some more kills. In a while after this episode, I will do some farming to see what I can get. How quickly I can get second limit break. So that's what I want to do. But I'll wait for a bit because we're not at the right point yet. There we go. So this is where we need to go. That farm over here. Looks like there are tracks of some kind. And that's the thing in that water there, if you can see it, the shadow that's stopping us from getting over to that cave in the distance. And we need to figure out what is causing us to not be able to do that. Firstly, let's go into the farm, because we can't get over that, and we surely can't fight the serpent. Hey, Chocobo. Walk, walk, walk. If you say the other one, they get scared. No, this is such a nice little song. The song's called Waltz de Chocobo. And if you didn't know, these are what chocobos are. Dung 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 do do do. Yes, excellent little dance. Woohoo! Chocomog materia. So, introducing you to summoning materia. Summoning materia is really powerful moves that cost lots of magic, but they do lots of damage too. So if this is the first one you can ever get, and you can level them up too, but they take ages. So, hello Choco Kid, do you want a chocobo? Give me one please. You old folks are out of luck. Old folks? Who are out of chocobos? I'm taking care of the ones out there for someone else. You know, if you really want a chocobo, you should go out and catch one. Want to know how to catch a chocobo? Not interested. Well then, shall we get down to business? I'll sell you the chocobo lure for 2,000 gil right now. Don't buy it. If you don't have one, you'll never catch one. 2,000 gil? Well, looks like I'm going to end this episode early, and I'm going to power level until I have 2,000 gil. So, I will see you guys next time. I'm just going to pause the recording here, but thank you very much for watching. Until then. New enemy type. Sorry to abruptly come back to it, but here's a new enemy type. So, these things are called... Hang on. Levricons. Or Levricons. Nice healing win there. Try and bio everything again, just so I want Cloud to try and kill as much as possible. And stop getting poked. These guys won't have much health left. So if I just keep switching between Cloud and everyone else. In fact, I'm going to keep the video recording and just keep showing you all the battles I can get before I start farming it up. Okay, cool. So that's another battle dealt with. Another 300. 84G, so that's quite a lot. Let's go to the beach, because there are some new enemies here too. All those, like, 8 frames of animation for the beach. There we go, that wasn't one. Here we go. Here's the elephant. Let me show you Shokomog. This is why it's my favourite type monster, this move here. So it's just nice. It does a lot of damage, but it's nice. It also inflicts sadness, which isn't good. Shokomog coming from a mountain, bashing people in the face. There we go, nice 280 odd damage, so it does the business. Sadness means that your limit break goes up much slower. And cloud levels up to 15, nice. So I'm nearly there. Okay, now I can end the thing again because I've got all the battles that you can have, I think, all the different types. But I'll keep recording just in case there are more. But thank you, this was a little amendment to the end of the episode. See you next time.